Well, a new CDC study says many packaged meals and snacks for toddlers contain too much salt and sugar. Researchers are worried because it could give kids an early preference for foods that may contribute to obesity and high blood pressure. Joining us now, Dr. Campbell, a practicing cardiologist and assistant professor of medicine at the University of North Carolina. So they were looking at sodium and looking at sugar. Why are both of those things important?
Well, we know as adults, if we have too much salt intake, it can result in high blood pressure. If you eat too much sugar, then you can become obese, develop type 2 diabetes, putting you at risk for heart disease. Now we're seeing this introduced to our kids. They're going to develop a preference for this. We already know that childhood obesity is rampant in the United States right now.
So I can read labels, food labels for myself, but when I think about reading them for toddlers, I wonder what do I have to look for as a parent?
So you want to look for the amount of salt in them. 350 milligrams is way more than they really need for these little bitty entrees that they may be getting, or these snacks, and they make them attractive for toddlers where they're, you know, a cracker and a cheese in a little box, but they have so many preservatives and additives that are so bad for them. And then you certainly don't want anything with added sugar. Less than 35% of the calories should come from sugars.
Is it simple enough as buying the all-natural products that are packaged?
I think you still have to read the labels very, very carefully because, you know, these are marketed to kids and they look fun and exciting, and we have to be very careful about what we give our children.
Let me just ask you a quick question on the measles outbreak. Tom Frieden on the Sunday show, as head of the CDC, warned that the United States could see a large outbreak of measles. How do we protect our families to make sure, you know, you're around people, strangers all the time. Measles is highly contagious. What are we supposed to do if that's really the risk?
We absolutely have to immunize all children. I think that these pockets where we see people who aren't immunizing for either religious reasons or just other reasons that are personal, I think that we have to try to eliminate this. If you come in contact with measles and you're unimmunized, you have a 90% chance of contracting the disease. It's critical.
It's amazing. So if someone's in a room and there's 10 people, 9 of them would walk away with it.
Exactly. And it's contagious 4 days before symptoms and 4 days after symptoms. Huge window to spread.
Something to think about. Dr. Campbell, always great to see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
John?